Alright. So today on NewbieVet, got another special guest in the building. My chocolate muffins. Shontell Francis. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, mama. How you doing?
I'm alright.
Okay. Why you laughing? Nervous?
Because you funny.
I know. I'm always funny. So, how your day going?
My day's going fine.
It's going fine?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good. That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's talk about the Winter Beauty Expo. Let's start off with that.
Okay.
Let's start off with that. We got that event coming in November. So
Right.
how you feel about that, and tell people more about, for people that haven't experienced the first one, because this ain't your first one, this is the second.
Correct.
So explain the expo to people that don't know about it.
Okay. So the Winter Beauty Expo is a fantasy competition mixed with a fashion show and more. And in this fantasy competition, you can either come with teams and like sign up with your people, so your team is already set, or you can get with people who you never met, and you guys can create together and network at the same time. But each team comes up with a look. So no matter what the look is, whether it's a snow woman, heat miser, or whatever the case may be, they come up with the look, and everything has to coordinate with each other. So that means the hair, the makeup, the nails, the model's outfit, all of it has to coordinate with each other. They're judged individually as well as collectively. So there's an overall judging that happens, and there's an individual judging that happens. And I bring out judges for that event, for the judging. I don't do the judging. I bring out others to judge the event. There's a fashion show that's happening as well, and they doing the runway. That's a new add to that wasn't a part of the first year, so this will be the first year that has been added on. Actually, this is the first year doing it on this scale. It's been a while since the first year, so it's kind of like starting over.
Yeah.
It's kind of like starting over.
Yeah, cause like it's what 2 year gap, a year gap, 2 year gap.
I think it's like 3 year gap.
Yeah.
I think it was maybe.
So we was on Clark Street.
Right.
And so around that time, was that the first year we had Clark Street?
I don't remember. I think we did the event in maybe like 22, 23, and now it's 2026.
Yeah.
And so we did it in December. So it is a large gap. So it's like starting all over from scratch, kind of, sort of, in a sense. Trying to get more exposure. I plan on bringing out podcasters to interview the contestants, the people that's participating in the event, so they can get as much exposure as possible. Camera crew, so that the event is filmed, and that adds to the exposure. A lot of networking happens in the building. The first year was a great event, obviously, for people who participated or was there to remember it still to this day.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Right, which is why I went ahead and brought it back. It is nerve-wracking because I want to make sure it's a good event. Because the event is not about me whatsoever. The event is about the people that be a part of the event. This is my give back to the beauty industry that I've been in majority of my lifetime. So they're gonna be artists. They're gonna be artists there to perform. We're looking for vendors of all kinds of vendors. So yeah, which is why I named it an expo. And it's going to be a showcase at the same time. And it features everything. I made this event because I feel like I don't get to see too many that feature everything. And then they're not a lot here. Lately, there's been people who've been bringing events similar, not exactly similar, but they've been bringing more events that are in the beauty industry here and in the local area, which is I'm glad to see.
Right.
Because beforehand it wasn't happening a lot. So I am glad to see that. I'm excited to see what November's going to bring. What kind of creativity is going to come out. And yeah.
So what are the headaches like trying to get people involved? Trying to get people to come out, trying to get hairstylists and makeup people to, you know, get involved. Like, what would be the headaches of trying to get people?
The headaches is if I cater to the Augusta area only, which I'm not, but if I was to cater to Augusta only, it's a who's who. They need to see who's coming before they can participate.
So basically, got to be notable names on the flyer in order for them to be like, oh, they're coming and it must be worth something.
Right.
Right. Which is crazy, like, and that actually applies to a lot of things that outside of just shows and stuff like that. People only show up, you know, for notable faces, and people be like, it's not a popularity thing. It's want to be, you know, people just got their followings.
Right.
It's no different than Nicki Minaj with her Barbie gang, or Megan with the hot, you know, with the girls and stuff. So, why you feel like it's always a thing like that when it comes to situations?
Well, I'm from what I'm hearing is you got to be outside, and I don't be outside enough, and nobody seems to know who I am because I don't be outside.
You gonna be in their face.
Yeah, and I'm hearing a lot of, well, you gotta be outside more. You gotta come out more. You gotta show your face more. You gotta.
Well, but people also, you know, they also got to understand coming out more also open up doors for other stuff.
Yes.
Like, you know, the more that you outside, the more your name can be tied and mixed into some drama or some stuff that got nothing to do with you.
Yes.
Just because you're in the mix with certain people.
Right.
Or, you know, because you're not, you know, if you don't be out and then you decide to just finally be out and just start collaborating and networking with people, we don't know what these people got going on outside of the work we do together with them.
That's true. In my scouting, I'm gonna call it scouting. In my scouting, I have reached out to people who I later then said, oh, make sure you don't have this person at your event because they got this going on and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, how I'm supposed to know that?
Right. Yeah, like I got a bulletin board.
Right. Right. Like, how I'm supposed to know that? How I'm supposed to know that they got this stuff going on? I don't even know who these people are just as well. Like, if they don't know who I am, just believe I don't know who they are. It's about networking and getting to know people, and it's just the opportunity. Which is why I said if you want anybody out there who wants an opportunity to be seen, showcase their talent and stuff, this is a great opportunity for that.
Right. Awesome opportunity. I'm starting to feel like people don't see opportunities as opportunities no more. Like, a lot of people be picky and bougie when it comes to opportunities now. Like, I feel like the hypeness for back in the day when people, like, these type of events, movies, is everything, people was a lot more thrilled. There was a lot more passionate and happy, appreciative about opportunities. Now it's like they see an opportunity, it's like, oh, dang, it's small. That don't mean nothing. Oh, it ain't going nowhere. Like, and then goes back to what you just said, they ain't got nobody there. So what you think? You think the opportunities are kind of changing now for people?
Yes, I feel like sometimes, depending on who you are, if your event doesn't have notoriety behind it,
Right.
then people don't want to be a part of it because they want to know who's coming, how many people coming, what their status like, how many followers that person got. Is this worth me networking?
Right.
People only want to network with people who have a certain amount of followers. They feel like if you don't have the amount of followers that they have or exceeding, then it's no point in them being a part of it because now they're uplifting you instead of you
Right.
giving them a action. It's not a they don't think of it as an opportunity. They think of it as now you benefiting off me and my numbers.
Right. Right. So I should be getting something for helping you
right.
out.
So now it comes to how much.
Right. Mm-hmm.
How much you paying? What's your budget?
That bothers me because it's like everybody don't want a celebrity at the events. Like, don't get me wrong. If we had the option of picking any celebrity we want, of course we will have someone there. But a lot of us are not thinking of kicking out $25,000, $30,000 just to bring one person there, and on top of the expenses of our party and our event and the where we're hosting it at and all the other fines and fees that come with it. A lot of people are not, a lot of us are not thinking about that. A lot of us just want to grow and create people, create doors for people that, that too have names.
Not only that, a lot of us don't have sponsors.
Right.
In the bigger shows, the more notable shows, there are sponsors. This is not when these big events have sponsors, the sponsors take care of costs. When you're doing it out of pocket, stuff add up really, really quickly.
Quick. That budget go by fast, super fast, real fast. They don't understand how fast a budget go. You be looking at $10,000 Tuesday and Wednesday night. That just be like, damn.
Right. Like this event, I don't have sponsors for. So without having sponsors, you gotta make sure you working hard so you can afford to do this and that and bring this and that and have this and that because everything costs.
Right. And sponsors so hard to get now these days. It's like you gotta really, really be dang plugged in with someone, because they give you the runaround these days,
Yeah. And they're saying, from what I'm hearing, I don't know how true it is, but they're saying that you have to do it before the year comes in.
Yeah.
You have to grab them before the year comes in when they get their budget.
Yeah.
And make sure you're one of those in the list.
So it's all about timing.
Yeah.
Timing, basically.
I got a lot of, I reached out to some companies. I got a lot of no's, but I'm not allowing that to stop me from pulling off this event. It's going to be a successful event regardless of what.
It surely is. And, and I feel the work, no's come with it. Everything.
Right.
It comes a lot in this field.
Right.
A lot of no's. A lot of them. A whole lot. So, we had a situation.
Yeah.
Early this year. With one of our, members or whatever. Made you really, you went off online. But then you went back and apologized for it and stuff like that. How hard is it to keep your emotions intact when dealing with business, but your personal emotion gets involved because you have a personal relationship with people and things go sour? And, and when you try to be peaceful and, the next person not trying to be peaceful, it becomes this irate thing. So how hard was it you to try to keep your cool? And when you did get your cool, what did you learn from that whole situation?
It's very hard to keep your cool. Aftermath, I know that I could have handled it in a much, much better way than I did. I'm still proud of myself at the end of the day because I didn't handle it the way once upon a time me would have. To me, moving forward, understand that my standoffish is because of stuff like that. We did an interview with someone else and they said treat everyone as family. And I'm okay with that until you treat someone like family and they treat you like somebody in the streets. And once you do that, and then you try to come double back and be like, but we supposed to be family though. No, we not family. Like, how can I continue this as family when you just treated me like somebody in the streets?
Right.
So I prefer to just do business. I prefer to just like leave all that extra stuff behind. Cause we don't got to do all that to do business. We ain't got to drink together. We ain't got to hang out and and that's like one of my issues, that seems to be happening in the business world is you ain't as accepted if you don't do the extra. I don't want to do the extra because the extra lead the problems. The extra brings drama. So let's not do the extra and let's just conduct business. Let's have a good business relationship and leave the personal to the side. A lot of these people don't know how to not mix that business and that personal.
Right. When
you're doing a business relationship with them and you start dealing with them on a regular and they're around you, they start to get too comfortable. And in their comfortability, that's when all the other stuff happens. And I prefer to just keep things business. I don't want to do too much of the other stuff.
Right.
No more moving forward.
I totally get it because I had a situation. I don't think I had one to come online. Well, me and your situation was at the same time.
Right.
It was crazy. I still think it was planned for some reason. but we had to talk about those situations because it did happen. It was a public thing too.
Right.
Because it went to the public domain. And then once it goes to the public domain, now you have people that don't know us,
and don't know the situation.
But they just they might have heard some stuff from other people. And then this situation happened. Now they now this confirmation of, that's what they about. Not knowing like, okay. And that's what gets me with people. Know the backstory of things first. You know what I'm saying? That's no different than us watching these long crime channels.
But these people don't care, to be honest.
They don't.
They don't care.
They don't.
You can showcase all the evidence and they still gonna go with that person who gave them that victim energy.
Right.
That person who was nice and with the sweetness and gave them that fake love, fake loyalty. They're going to go with that person and believe that person.
Right.
Because, she seems like just such a sweet person, or he seems like such a cool guy. It's the vibe energy. Because you guys vibed over drinks and weed and pills and coke and all this other stuff. Y'all had that vibe moment where y'all was listening to music and chilling, or y'all club together. That person is cool. And I'm trying to figure out, when did we get to a place where we willing to take you around our family and we just so trusting because you gave us one cool vibe. We have no idea what they are capable of doing.
That is so true. That is so true. Yeah, that's so true. I don't want to do the extra stuff no more. Like you said, I totally agree. The problems occur when you do the extras. Like outside of the business, the extras is, let's go get something to drink. Let's go hang out and shoot pool. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go out to the club. Let's go party and let's, hey, let's put our kids together and let them hang out and let's go to Stars and Strikes. And then it takes one argument, and now that one argument just like y'all never was friends, and that argument just leads to the worst. And I'm like, damn. If we're family, like you say, we're family, and we're cool, like you say, we're cool, we're bro, we're sis, or whatever. One argument should lead to a point where you want to kill me, or you threatening my life, or you doing the most. It should take to those extent.
If you got love for me, there
It
should
would
never come
get
to
that
a point
like that
where you want to bring physical harm to me, my business, my name, and my brand.
Facts.
When you decide that you want to take stuff away from me, whether it's my freedom or my food, because if you mess with my business, now you messing with my money.
And your food.
And my food. So if you get to any one of those points, I got to look at you different.
Right.
I got to look at you different, and I got to move different.
Right.
And don't take it as disrespect, because I have now set up boundaries. That's one of the biggest issues. Folks don't like they seem like they don't like boundaries. The boundaries are here. The boundaries are here to stay, regardless of how you feel about them. You get out your emotions, because I do this to protect me.
Right.
Because the more energy that I pour into you, the more it stings, the more emotions that's going to come out when you decide to act ugly.
Right.
But if I don't pour that kind of energy into you and I kept it business, when you get in your feelings and you move sideways, you just keep it and keep it moving, because I don't feel no type of way.
Right.
Because I haven't invested that emotional connection with you. I have separated the two. Right. So that's why I said I prefer moving forward to... I handle things with like this when we linking, talking, blah, 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 blah. And you just keep it as that.
And I totally agree with that. And I say that with all professions, like with all professions, like musicians shouldn't hang out with other musicians. Hairstylists shouldn't hang out with other hairstylists. Because a lot of those cause conflicts. Those cause problems. Those cause like y'all in the same field. And they'll just cause it's just called issues. It's called issues. It's all together. And like I said, even with that, like I said, that situation, I hate that situation even went public with both of our situations or whatever. Like I said, there's no hate with neither one of them. And even like I said, I ain't even want to talk negative about them. You ain't talking negative about them. We're just speaking, what happened. Cause we ain't really talked about none of this after, I did an interview. But there was an interview done right after mine, but I didn't respond after that. Right.
I was told that I could do an interview. I chose not to.
Chose not to. You told me, you said, you've been asked to do the interview. You said, you ain't gonna do it.
I chose not to, because I feel like if I get in an interview.
And it was bad. It was the timing of it.
Right.
Because, your mindset was totally different.
Right.
Right. Because it was still fresh.
Right. It was still fresh. And to speak on the situation and to go into depth would have just kept it going. I'm just adding more logs to the fire.
Right. Right.
And there's no need to add more fuel to the fire. What's said is said. What's done is done.
Right.
Everybody need to move forward.
Right.
I mean.
Right.
Because it don't make sense to do anything else. Like, why?
Right.
For what?
Right. Like I said, it's all love, man. Like I said, more power to both of them. Much love. The hope, hope they get to their goals and dreams. And, it's all love. All love. So when it comes to the hairstyling game, hairstylist world, there's been a conversation going on. I sent you the video.
Oh, yeah.
Sent you the video. So a lot of women are complaining about the prices are going up for hairstylists. And, hair on wheels, you've been having the hair business going on 6 years. Well, I'm talking about, 7 years, 8 years. 8 years, sorry about that. Sorry.
What year we in?
2026.
Let's see.
Eight years. 8 years. So It's complaints about the hair prices going up. They're saying that the hairstylists are charging too much.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say about that?
I don't mean no disrespect to y'all when I say this. And this is going off, y'all gonna have to watch the video. The video, okay, let's go back to the video. The video said, someone was in the comments and said, they're trying to charge celebrity prices. My response to the celebrity prices is don't try to get celebrity dudes.
Right.
There are hairstyles that are on Instagram and these other platforms, and these hairstyles cost. They're time consuming. They require stuff that costs. Don't get them. Live in your means. Well, you don't have to have the trending hairstyle. Like, nobody told you to get that. Like, you don't have to have the trending hairstyle. Live in your means. Wear stuff that's in your means. Get your hair done when it's in your means.
Yeah, but that'd be the problem, though. We living in a generation now where a lot of women don't want to be basic. They feel like basic is a terrible thing because they got to a point where if you ain't got no lashes on,
I hate that. What is basic?
You know, well, basic, well, as far as from what they're saying now, they said basic is no lashes, no makeup, you know, no accessories, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got that shit on, excuse my language, but you ain't got that on.
So what if somebody is just naturally beautiful? Do they still classify as basic when they radiate like a god without all the extra stuff? But
that would the double standard. I totally agree. Because that would the double standard be. I feel like, because, you know, that would the pretty girl privilege come in. Because, you know, pretty girl privilege, they get away with a lot of things that...
Yeah, what if somebody naturally got beautiful lashes and
they'll get
skin
they
and
won't
stuff?
They won't be talked about. They'll be the girl, you know, because you hear some girl be like, oh, she don't need that. She's gorgeous without it. You know, she be one of those, like, who they say that too, like Alicia Keys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's so gorgeous, she don't need to wear none of that. Because, you know, she went through a whole, you know, cup spell where she didn't wear no makeup.
Mm-hmm.
She just was, you know, natural stuff. And, you know, that's what they'll say about that girl. But an average female, you know, that they don't need an extra more. You can't just step out natural without your stuff. Like some women need eyelashes.
But we need to stop that, to be honest.
Right. I totally agree.
There's so many reasons why we need to stop that. We need to stop that because you don't want to look in the mirror and hate yourself when you don't got it on.
Right.
You don't want to. I've seen some very ignorant men that they thought this girl was so gorgeous. I'm not calling any names, but they thought people were so gorgeous. She went, took off her makeup and bent the corner, and he was like, "Oh shit, who the fuck is that?" Like, and that's ignorant. That's, first of all, that's ignorance. That is ignorant. That hurts people's feelings. But why would you want to be in a situation where people are confused?
Right.
Like I know that when I doll up, people don't know who I am. But I am the regular me so much that I don't gotta ever worry about somebody being like, "Oh shit, who the fuck is that?" Like my face scared them or something. Like
right. You're just a whole complete different person.
Right.
But yeah, that be the thing though. It's like some women feel like they need the extra to be beautiful because you know they see how the internet bullies people online. So a lot of women and men are pressured to a point where, oh, I can't put this picture up. They're going to roast the fuck out of me. Oh, this is ugly. Oh, this is bad.
I think it's bringing a lot of insecurities.
Yeah, the internet.
Yes, the internet is bringing in a lot of insecurities. AI is bringing a lot of body dysmorphia. Because
like the AI making everybody, like everybody got this one particular shape. And it's like this shape got to make you the baddie. like for real, it's this one shape that all AI once it puts you is like it's always got to be curved, no stomach, hips is like perfect, ass is there, legs is thighs and legs is just thick,
breast sitting up, cocoa bottle shape.
I'm like, come on now, you got 7 kids, you know well.
Giving men new hairlines.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Got to see him in Walmart and be like, "Who is that?"
Come on, man. And I'm not saying that someone with 7 kids can't have a nice body. I'm not saying that, but there will be some flaws there because you gave birth to 7 kids. There're gonna be some stretch marks. There's gonna be maybe some loose skin from your stomach. Gonna be something. It's gonna be something there, you know.
Yeah, I want to get back to a time when there was more appreciative.
Imperfections was okay. Stretch marks was cool. Everything was good. Like now we're living where everybody getting judged for everything.
Right.
Everything. Right. So it's like, which is sad. And this ain't nothing but internet's like a big ass high school. That's what I see it as.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? You know, if you popular on there, you're gonna have everybody on you. You could be in the middle. And then you could just be when nobody know you. It's just like high school. Cliquish, everybody a little cliquish type thing. And which is crazy, which is wild. So how do you maintain when it comes to operating a hair business solo? Cause by yourself. Because most hair businesses have 1 or 2 or a couple females running up the business together to keep everything afloat and stuff like that. But you've been operating and doing everything on your own for so many 8 years. So what's been the path for you through these 8 years and the struggles you had to go through during these 8 years?
One of the struggles is there are people wanting a booking website.
They want a what?
A booking website.
They want you to have a booking website?
Yeah.
Okay. Why they want a booking website?
I guess they feel like it's easier for them to just schedule when they want to schedule.
Without talking to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. So, but what I noticed just from, being with you these last couple of years, what I noticed that y'all do go through a lot of call outs. Schedule have to be, reschedules and stuff like that. Are those like one of the headaches running a hair salon?
Yes, but in the booking website, in our new generation, that's one of the things that helps you. So then when they put their card on file, you charge them for not showing up to the appointment, no call, no show type of situation. Charge them deposits before they can book an appointment, stuff of those nature.
Right. What about last minute? Do you accept last minute calls, like hair appointments? On
a booking website?
No, I'm talking about they just somehow get your information, call your phone.
Oh, it depends. I'm not.
Your face like, it depends.
Yeah, it depends. I do not like last minute.
Why?
Because you never know what I'm doing. Like, you never know what I got going on, right?
You don't know about my life.
Like, for real, you never know, because what if I'm filming?
Right.
Like, you truly never know. What if I'm already booked for today?
Right.
Are you going to be agitated with me because I can't squeeze you in last minute, even though you know that I'm appointment based only and I don't take walk-ins? It's not Walmart.
Right. Or you can just walk in. Yeah, hey. So you do kids too? It's a certain age?
sometimes.
Certain, but it's a certain. I mean, what's the age limit for you that you do? And why do a lot of hairstylists? Because you're the only ones. A couple of hairstylists that do kids, but they limit who they do, ages they do.
So I don't have an age limit, but I don't advertise it either because I don't want a whole bunch of them swarming me. There's a level of patience that comes with that.
Right.
Children don't want to get their hair done. They don't want to sit still. They don't want you combing their hair.
They don't know you.
They don't know you. I've been punched, bit, scratched.
You been punched. Woo! I don't see that. I could. Man. Hey, get your kid.
There is a level of patience that you have to deal with children. But to all the only children hairstylists out there, I salute them. I commend them. You have a gift to be able to soothe a child and finish the project and not get frustrated or upset. You have a gift that is amazing talent.
They are the goats.
You're a goat. You have an amazing talent that my talent does not go too far. It's limited.
Right. So, all right. So now, another argument that women are saying, they're saying that about the cost being up, that it don't be worth the cost because they're not getting that hairstylist experience. As far as like, example meaning like they were saying, the hairstylists don't talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like they want y'all to be their therapist while y'all doing hair. Like they don't want you just doing their hair and you're not talking to them and stuff like that, making them feel welcome. And you got to make sure, of course, the establishment got to look clean. Because now when they coming in, they looking at your floors, they're looking at your walls.
Oh, they walk in and look around first.
Yeah, look around
before
everything.
They even sit at the chair.
Yeah, because they want to see
the judging as soon as they come through the door. First of all, they was judging before they came in the door.
Yeah,
they looking at the location.
Yeah, right.
Who outside, what their building look like. Yeah, the judging happens immediately.
So why you think it be like that, knowing that we're in Augusta and hair salons are on every corner, and majority of them are in the rough hoods, the good ones. But what do you say about that? Why people be looking and frowning upon how the hair salon be looking and where it's at?
There's a lot of reasons. Well, for one, you do need to clean up on the inside because if you don't, they automatically looking at, well, you might put germs in my hair or something. It's not. You're not sanitary. Yeah, you're not doing your sanitation properly.
Right.
Location wise, I mean, who wants to pull up and possibly get shot or robbed when they're going to get their hair done?
So they get their hair done. Oh, you know if you got money. You got enough money to get your hair done.
So, some people do have to fill it out and know that they're safe, that it's okay, this is all right location. I know that in my location, they are shocked.
When they come inside?
Yeah, right. From pulling up outside. So I get a lot of that when they come in the door, they're like, oh.
Right.
Yeah. It's actually nice in here. Smells good too. Okay. Where you want me to sit at?
Where you want me to sit at? There's 4 chairs. Pick one. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame because outside of our building, it do look like a sanctuary or something with all the bars everywhere. Mm-hmm. But
then they don't know if it's a building actually or a house.
Or a house.
They like, this your home?
Right.
No.
We got a lot of important stuff here. That's why the bars on the window. But yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, everything you said about the hair business is, is true. I think, a lot of people need to live, within their means. Don't go outside of their budget. Men too, like, cause the barber, you complain about the barber's prices going up, and cause barber charges $40, $50 a haircut now. You know, not just for the small stuff. There ain't a whole haircut. So, you know.
When it comes down, see, I'm not a barber, so I can't speak fully on barbering. But as a hairstylist, y'all want old school prices and they get old school hairstyles.
Yeah.
I wish I could start your cornrow with a knot instead of feeding it in.
Right.
I wish I did not have to sit there and feed 8 strands of boho hair in your knotless because you want it really thick and full. And then I got to feed it in at the bottom and tie the knot and make sure it's a secured knot so that it doesn't slip when you want to run your hands through it and comb it. Y'all not getting old school hairstyles.
Right.
They can't complain about price when it's this. All this stuff is new. This stuff didn't exist then.
Right.
It's new. It takes longer. It costs more. It requires more.
Right.
The
older hairstyle was a lot more simpler.
Yeah. Let me just wash your hair flat iron and wrap it.
Yeah,
and send you out the
back in the days. You know.
Let's get these finger waves in. Like
nah, they want whole units and all types of stuff in their head. So it's like
I gotta let each layer of glue dry before applying your lace. Then I gotta go back and melt the lace, seal the lace, cover the lace, part the lace, make baby hairs, curl them baby hairs before swooping the baby hairs, add a little mousse on there.
And then be complaining about the time.
Right.
Be complaining about the time. Like, this stuff takes time to do.
If you want it done right.
If you want it done right, there's no different than you getting a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time.
If you want a rush job, you need to go to the Africans.
Right. They got three, 4 people on your head.
Yeah, I'm not an African. My hands don't move that in at this point in the game, my hands don't move like they once did. I done had plenty of times where braiding hair had my fingers locked around the steering wheel.
Mm.
It's long hours, it's tedious work. That's why I'd rather deal with some natural hair, do a dread retwist.
Than them braids.
Yeah,
than them braids.
Yeah, slowly but surely cutting down on those.
On those, for real. For real. So, all right, when it comes to today's women, do you feel like women these days respect other women and their situations?
No.
Why you say that? I think they do.
And in what sense
I said
are you speaking?
I said some. No,
in what type of situations? What sense are you speaking?
Like respect a situation. Like, you know, back then, like when you knew a couple, back then you knew a couple was in a situation. A lot of people, you know, some women did respect a situation.
They were trifling then.
They
just bold now.
They were trifling. I said there was some. I can't say everybody.
Yeah.
There's some.
There's some. There's always going to be some.
That's what I'm saying.
There's always going to be some.
So you think there are more women that take your man?
Mm-hmm.
Why you say that?
Compared to back in the day?
Why you say that?
Yeah. Because it's a whole thing now. They're using it like it's a TikTok trend. It's a whole thing now. It's like there's a mindset where it's like I can only feel in power. I can only feel better than her. I can only feel like I'm that chick or I'm that fine if I can just take these women men. And then there's the thing of I don't have to take on all the responsibilities.
Yeah.
See, if I just get him on the side and I'm creeping and freaking with him, I can get the good side of him only.
Yeah.
Let all the true headaches that come with that man.
Let her deal with it.
Let her deal with it.
That's good.
I'm going to deal with you. And once I'm done dealing with you, you go back home.
That's old school.
Yeah.
That's old school.
You let her deal with all the headaches that come with you because I ain't trying to cook for you. I ain't trying to clean. I ain't trying to wash your drawers.
Right.
I'm just going to see you when I see you. And if you paying, I'm taking that money and ain't did no real work. And I'll see you back home. And I go live my best life.
But you don't got a lot of side chicks doing that no more. These side chicks want to be the main now.
Yeah. Now those
'Cause a lot of them
Those are
don't. A
delusional.
lot of these women now don't want to be in the shadows no more.
Mhm.
That living in the shadow stuff is gone.
Oh, it ain't going completely.
No, like
They still
it's not. Yeah, they
exist.
still live in the shadows, but a lot of them don't want to live in the shadows no more. A lot of them, because that's when you hear that. Oh, I ain't finna be second to nobody no more. I ain't finna be. That's when you start hearing all that.
They delusional.
You said they delusional.
Hmm.
Why you say that?
You delusional. See, you seen this man, and you seen all this, the glitz and glamour, and you looking from the outside.
Right.
But you don't have no idea what all comes with that man until you get him in your house. A lot of times, people regret taking somebody's man when they realize what all comes with that
That is
nigga.
true. That is true.
When they realize that, oh, you got a nasty attitude. Oh, you're very demanding. Oh, you think you an old school man who think I'm supposed to cook, clean, and be barefoot and pregnant, but still work and pay half the bills. They start looking at it differently. See, when you was the side chick, you just get money without all these other requirements.
Right.
When you the old lady, now you got to work for it.
Yep. You get the shit in of the straw, as they say. As they say.
Yeah, so I view those as delusional because a lot of times they end up finding out that what they was looking at ain't what they actually want. What grandma them said, everything that look good ain't good for you.
Right.
Grass ain't always green on the other side. Maybe tend to your own grass. You have those, and then you have those that's smart. Yeah, they moving trifling, but they smart and they know that not to put all their emotions in that one that they creeping with. They got multiple. He ain't the only.
Right. That's true. Look at you. Okay. All right.
So we'll talk about that when we get to our podcast.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
We'll talk about that when we go our pie. Coming soon. We're gonna get some deep dives on that. Deep dives. So, film director, what next movie that you're writing?
Nursing Aid.
Nursing Aid. Okay. That's gonna be a thriller.
Drama thriller.
A drama thriller. Okay. Yeah, you've been writing on that for a little minute.
Say it again.
You've been writing on that for a little minute.
No.
Okay.
The other one was The Nanny.
The Nanny. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. I keep getting both of those. Okay. Is that like they two totally different movies? But are they kind of similar in a way? No. Okay. That's gonna be the trick.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. So, you being in the film world, what are some things that you learned from when you first started to where we at now?
Things that I've learned, angles would be some things that I learned. I'm learning more how to judge people on whether they can play a role or not. I had some moments where I was disappointed. I was like, dang, yeah, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, it be like that.
But I'm learning more how to kind of judge people, engage people off their regular interactions.
Right.
A lot of people act on a regular day basis. They may not realize it, but a lot of people act on a regular day basis. And if you can spot them folks that act on a regular day basis and see what part of their regular life they good at and not good at, that'll kind of guide you and let you know where you could possibly put them in as a movie. Right.
You gotta really, so you have to really be around them and get their character and their personality more intact.
Watch them from a distance.
Yeah,
I like to watch people from a distance.
Cause that's how you see their true character. A lot of them. Cause like, when people are like, well, y'all don't do casting calls, and I'm like, yeah, we do casting calls.
Mhm.
A lot of them do good in casting calls, and then we get on set, and then it's like you see that they need help with certain things.
Mhm.
But that's just with basically, you go anybody new to acting or somebody that's trying to get into the acting world, they're gonna have hiccups and bumps when they first start and stuff like that. So I expect that because that when we work with a lot of newcomers
Mhm.
and stuff like that. So I think it comes with the territory, but a lot of the newcomers that we work with, we find a lot of diamonds inside those, or some people that got the potential that go somewhere.
Mhm.
Just needed maybe a little bit of acting, coaching, training, and stuff like that, and they'll be polished. And they'll be good. What you think about that?
I agree. We do be finding diamonds in the rough. Um, I think we've come a long ways from where we once was
Yeah, we did.
to now.
Yeah, we did.
Like you said, it's all about working with them. For one, I like to work with new people because they're excited. They're excited to get in there, be a part of it. Um, I don't too much. I ain't ready for too many comfortable people.
Yeah.
They move a little bit different.
They move different. Yeah. I like to work, like you said, I like to work with more exciting people that they're ready to get into that. They're ready to get into their character. They're excited about being in the movie. They show they're excited about being in the movie. When you're too comfortable, it's like you give less effort.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're not involved much. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not thrilled about nothing, and it's like nonchalant. I don't really want to work with those people either, honestly. Um, Kind of it throws a vibe off. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in a good mood on set. You the only one, like, when we done, how much scenes we got left? Like, I gotta go pick up my kids. Or something like that. They always say something like that. But but I totally agree. We done came a long way to when we first started, and to where we at. I'm happy saying that we're growing.
Yes.
We're growing. So,
And I think that the people can see the growth.
Yeah.
Visually, even with from the visual to the storylines, I think people see the growth, see that we are constantly trying to improve on our end,
Right.
And get better and better. I'm still trying to find my niche, if that makes sense. Like,
Right.
I feel like some directors have like a niche, like a pocket that they kind of stay in or write in.
And that be their pocket. Yeah, they stay in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
And
if they do gangster movie, that's their thing. Gangster movie. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what that is, which is why I kind of bobble and weave. From like She Thought was a complete drama. I Should Listen was a complete drama. Let's see. Next thing was Special Effects. That was a psychological thriller drama. A Wolf's Cry was drama. Trappleful was a thriller. Blind Ties is crime drama. Because we can't get out the drama box with right now.
Yeah.
But
that's what our
like
fans be looking for. Cause I mean, comedy is like a lot of people are like, "Won't y'all do comedies?" And I'm like, it's kind of hard to push a comedy these days. A lot of people are not into comedies like that because what's funny to us ain't funny to everybody.
Right.
And it's like that be the thing, is trying to find that funny that everybody consider funny. And don't consider cheesy or corny. So, and it's hard to sell a comedy movie. So it's like what's in style right now are action, drama, thriller, fantasy, and mystery and sci-fi.
I want to do action, but I'm afraid
we gotta get insurance.
People gonna hurt themselves.
We gotta get some major insurance though.
Yeah, I'm afraid people gonna hurt themselves. So,
Well, I
so
mean, we can't get no newcomers for action. It would have to be straight
they have to be seasoned.
seasoned
Yes.
people that
Yes.
know how to fall and
Yes.
all the other stuff. Because we get somebody that don't have that experience and they
Right.
just fall and crush their elbow or some freak
Right.
accident.
Right.
Now we in court.
Right. Yeah. So I try to like touch a little bit with blind ties. As far as like chasing stuff like that, I try to touch a little bit of the action, not too much.
Right.
But yeah.
Right. So these new stories that you write in, what are some some things that you're changing from the other films that you just mentioned? What are some of the some changes and growth that you're gonna show in the new ones?
In the new movies, I'm going to be working on language.
Right.
Because I was embarrassed one time. One of my clients was I had to go to the VA hospital for one of my bedbound clients, and she was playing the movie, and the language had me embarrassed. Even though I wrote the movie, the language had me embarrassed. I was like, "Can you turn that down?" Like,
going in. Going
I was
in.
like, Jesus, I never really realized how much cussing we had in the movie.
A bunch of it's like, and I totally agree. But it's growth. I feel like we look back at all our because me, I don't really go back and watch a lot of our movies. I don't really watch none of them, honestly. I don't really go back and watch none of my movies because once they're out, they're out. I'm like, I had to sit there for days and watch this damn movie over and over. I don't want to watch it no more. That's just what my thing. But even with me, my growth, the same thing is just the language. Take out a lot of the cussing, take out a lot of the N words, stuff like that, because it don't need it, honestly. I mean, certain movies don't need it. Certain movies, it does need it because of the context of the subject matter of the movie. But for most movies, it don't really need it. And then by you taking all that out, it really opens up your movie to other channels. You know what I'm saying? Because, stars don't really have all that. A lot of other platforms.
It has to be like selective. Like it can be like a scene here, but not from the time that it open up.
Yeah.
It's like from time it open up is bleep 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 for an hour and 30 minutes.
For the whole movie. Yeah, so that's gonna be some stuff that we changed. We upgraded all our equipment, our cameras.
Yes.
Our sound. So which is, a big plus because we got the quality and stuff that we can keep up with everybody and have our movies just as level with everybody or better. Because that's one thing about independent filming is staying in that race because people looking at quality now. So a lot of and the movies done changed to a point where now a lot of the movies are not being taken. So it's like now you got to up that quality, up that sound, up the appearance because the distributors they want that landscape look. They want that glamour.
I was just about to say that's something else we're working on is location.
So location. So that's another reason we're going to be traveling because there's only so much in Augusta. We done shot 20 movies in Augusta. So it's like there's only so much Augusta we can use and to a point where we got to get better locations where the appearance and the aerial looks better and stuff like that. It brings more value to our movies.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm definitely working on locations to give better scenery. But I already started working on locations. Trapper was my first out of town project and we was in the middle of the woods.
Nowhere, but it was dope. It was in the cabin. It was dope. That was Elijah.
Yeah.
Elijah, Georgia. Outside of an hour outside from Atlanta? Hour and a half, something like that.
Something like that.
It was dry.
We was near like Blue Ridge in Tennessee.
Yeah. We was up there. So we shot that movie there. We shot some scenes in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And some in Augusta.
Yeah, and Evans, and
yeah, Evans, and Evans. So yeah, we traveled in that one for that one. We shot one North Augusta. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna travel more with it, get some better locations and stuff like that. Most definitely gonna do that. Um, do you feel, because me and you work together, do you feel like we need to add like celebrities in our movies?
I wouldn't say that it has to necessarily be a celebrity. I think that with what they, because our distributors is saying celebrities, but I think that if we find people with following, because we do work with a lot of new people, and if we was to do a project with some have 1, 2, 3 people in there who has a larger following, a larger fan base, that will add more value in the public's eyes to the project.
Right.
It's a like for instance, um, my following is not huge or major. We just did Bad Shuffle. Outside of my reach, who else is going to watch the movie? That would the other cast members come in with their followers. Who else going to watch the movies outside of those people, and those so on and so on.
Right.
So I know that they're looking for that reach of what's the next step, because they want us to go to the next step, basically.
Right. Pretty much.
Because we done did over 20, and it's like, what's that next step? So
yeah,
I wouldn't necessarily say that it has to be a celebrity. I would just say, like, it could be somebody who's TikTok famous or something like that.
A notable face.
Yeah.
A notable face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my whole thing about that situation, like, I feel like if a movie, if the script's good, quality's good, sounds good, everything's flowing, it has all the parts, elements in it, different genres mixed in one, and everybody's vibing with it, and it hits most popular, and everybody, and they don't got no celebrity in it. That's the recipe. You know what I'm saying?
Because we have had several movies that did most popular, stayed on most popular,
without a celebrity
didn't have a celebrity in it, and didn't have nobody with those large numbers in it. Yes.
So just imagine if we had a big face on them.
Right.
They would have been a lot bigger.
Right.
So but like I say, I mean, I'm 50-50 with it. With that, I totally agree. It don't have to be a celebrity to be a notable face, but I also felt like, if the story's good, everything flowing good, you don't need a notable face. You can make them a notable face. So that's my whole thing when it comes to that. But yeah, so tell everybody about the Winter Beauty Expo one more time before we go.
So the Winter Beauty Expo, you can either type in Winter Beauty Expo on Google, or you can type in www.howslade.com and find all the information and details in the sign up area, vendor area, sponsor area, swag bag area. We're even having classes. Charm Brows will be doing a henna brow class and a lash class that you guys can sign up for as well. And all that is listed in the website. The judges are up, special guests are up. The website is constantly being updated as we add more people to the event. And that is the Winter Beauty Expo. Once again, that is www.howslade.com, or you can just type in Winter Beauty Expo and it will pull up for you.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. That's my shout out is to everybody because I don't want to start calling no names. I don't need nobody talking about she ain't say me. I've been knowing her since 1998. I don't got time for that. So shout out to everybody. And everybody who's finna be a part of the Winter Beauty Expo, who's already signed up, who's already said that they're willing to come out. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. We're gonna have a great time. And that's it.
Food. Good. Good work, baby. An hour and 7 minutes.